James Roberts formed a connection right at the source of Class A supply like White and H. The 42-year-old, who is from the pottery in Mulling, had utilised encrochat's discretion to form connections to South America cartels and even arranged to have 100 kg of high purity white transported into the UK through Southampton dock. However, James Roberts was being watched. A dedicated team in the police serious crime division had monitored James Roberts' chat logs, where Roberts is alleged to have used the handle Swift Fail and Robotic Gold. James Roberts was outed as a major figure, a leading figure within the Merseyside Class A gear hierarchy that both supplied large multi-kilo consignments and also distribution channels where couriers were used to move the White and H up and down the country. Police noted, despite James being concerned with mainly taking over the Merseyside supply, his reach and influence were felt across countries. Evidence showed that James, who was also classed as a dad and a loving family man, had planned to ship White into the UK, but of course his messages were intercepted after European police cracked encrochat in the early months of 2020. At Liverpool Crown Court, it was put to the judge that James Roberts had sent messages to a handle named Fitstopper. The owner of the handle was located in Colombia and he was part of the cartel. Fitstopper and Swiftfair went back and forth negotiating prices and dates for shipment before it was settled that the Class A could be docked in Southampton. Police sadly were unable to determine if the Class A was shipped to Southampton in the end. What police did say, however, if the Class A were shipped, it would have then been distributed near enough immediately, and it would have made profits that ran into the millions. Police were able to access James Roberts' bank accounts and found evidence that James Roberts had made various payments to other criminals. In one instance, he had paid £169,000 to someone else. Police were also able to link Roberts to at least 3 separate conspiracies that saw 220 kg of coke had been handled by himself or known associates, and he also had touched £1.7 million in dirty cash. Now, one of the reasons James Roberts was able to go undetected for a while was because he associated himself with men that were good at their job, such as 49-year-old Robert Spencer. Robert Spencer used the handle Ape Chest, and he acted as a broker who arranged orders and also used his skills as a soldier to enforce and collect debts. On the 6th of April 2020, James Roberts had used his dedicated handle Swiftfail to contact other criminals under the name Juicy Hyena to record the details of a 6 kg shipment of H to Gin Cleaner. Messages then showed James Roberts had contacted Robert Spencer and then ordered him to chase up the debt with Gin Cleaner, as the money for the H and White had not been paid. James Robert wrote, "Effing clown, see you next Tuesday." James Robert then told Robert Spencer, make him aware that not paying your debts will not be tolerated and repercussions will happen. With evidence in abundance, police made the arrest on November 8, 2023. That pertains to both James Roberts and Robert Spencer. In Robert Spencer's home, police found £2,000 in cash, while a large sum of money was recovered in James Roberts' place. The actual amount hasn't been determined, but it was said that it was 6 figures. Now, during police interview, both men answered no comment to all questions, but ultimately, James decided to admit that he had handled 25 kg of Class A and had handled £150,000 in cash. They then pled guilty to conspiracy to supply both White and H and conspiracy to transfer criminal property. James Roberts' defence then told the judge that while James played a leading role in the gang, he was not at the top. It was also put to the judge that James had attempted to distance himself from the Class A, as in 2023 he started his own company doing groundwork. He also employed a number of people and showed that he was a man that can and does contribute to society. When that didn't work, James Roberts' defence then told the judge that his wife and child had been ill previously, and it took a toll on the hard-working family man. James Roberts was jailed for 13 years and 4 months, while Robert Spencer was jailed for 8 years. Both men were said to have thanked the judge for their time before they was led away. Does the crime match the sentence? Let me know. Stay safe.